just got back from our Big Bend trip, so kind of moving slow. We went through a couple different time zones, but regardless, I'm still kind of like in the past or like back an hour or two, regardless of having woken up early throughout the trip. But having a little coffee, getting my oatmeal together, and gonna catch up on traders. Very excited to see this past week's episode. But anyway, my goal for today, honestly, is just to stay in my PJs. I'm not gonna work out because I have definitely exerted myself with all the hiking and whatnot. And then two, I just have a lot of cleanup to do. I got some stuff still to put away from the trip, got laundry to do, just some cleaning around the house in general. And I really have to lock in because I had started listening to the Theodore Roosevelt biography audiobook on the trip, and I made really good progress, honestly. I'm 39% of the way through, but it is a long audiobook. It is 27 hours total. I am listening at 1.5 speed though, and I may bump that up, we'll see, because I'm able to retain everything so far with that, so I might give it a little bit of a bump. But it's due tomorrow, I think, yeah. So I have, it estimates like 9 hours left at the current speed, just based on my listening history. So we're gonna lock in and literally just clean up, do some knitting, though I'm not sure. I hit my hand, you won't be able to see anything, but I like hit my hand really hard on this corner in my kitchen, and it really hurts. Like even like making a fist, it feels tender, so I may have to ice it for a little before I get started on stuff. But maybe I can just at least get some laundry going and stuff and ice it while I have my oatmeal and watch traders. But yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing today. Just kind of being cozy, and then we'll see where the week takes us. But yeah, I will talk to you later.
I am, and always have been, a trader. Knits.
Last word is knit.
Come on. What are you ready? Running out some time.
Not gonna lie, after I finished my breakfast, I like went down a rabbit hole and just had a good cry session. Still pretty upset just regarding all the National Park Service layoffs and defunding, and just really heartbroken that our government is like literally actively destroying the earth. So not feeling very motivated, or I don't know, it's just heavy. So just really sitting with my feelings there and trying to be transparent about that. But I guess it's a good day for that because I'm just gonna try and keep moving, keep doing my best. And yeah, but just needed to kind of let that out. So yeah, just gonna keep moving with my day for now and hopefully not fall apart. out of breath because I just got done working out. Had a bit of a rough go last night. I ended up not reading like at all, and I was kind of spiraling, still just like really upset about a lot of things, but just specifically the whole park staff cuts and everything. It's just really weighing on me. It's very close to home, so and that wound up being like kind of my morning too, so I'm it's kind of in a bit of a meh state. I tried to like take that energy and like direct it towards good things. I applied to volunteer at my, not super local, but a nature recreation area 30 minutes away from me, and signed a bunch of petitions, donated to some funds, and just shared some information. So it's like kind of the only thing I can do at the moment. I'm just trying to use this energy towards something good. So that's where I'm at. I did work out, so that did help a little bit. So just gonna shower. Oh, and I have been listening nonstop to Teddy. It's due tonight or this afternoon, like around like 5 p.m. or something, to my library. So like I only have like less than an hour and a half of listening left, and it's like 1 o'clock right now, so I can definitely do it. So I think I'm gonna shower. I'm going to go ahead and just like get ready. I'm going out to dinner tonight. Since we were on our trip over Valentine's, we didn't like celebrate Valentine's Day, so we are celebrating now a week later, and we're going out to dinner tonight. And so I think I'll just like go ahead and get ready for that and use that time to listen to more Teddy, and then just gonna do some editing, and yeah, that's kind of the day. It's really gloomy out. It's like been raining all morning. It just stopped though, but it's like super freaking cold. I was like wearing my puffer jacket out in the gym while I was working out. Even though I was like working up a sweat, I was like really cold. So anyway, that's the day. Those are the updates, and I will see y'all later.
Roosevelt wrote afterward. On 7 April, he risked another plaque explosion by telling the editor of The Sun, that if I could get shown the legislature, the bill would pass because the people having interest. Roosevelt heard the news at 7 o'clock next morning of his governorship. What was left of his friends would
Get in there. Bust it open.
Reading our phone.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Hello friends, I just got back from running errands. I need to do some grocery shopping. Sorry, Bentley's playing with Walty. Walty's the cat. I'm back from errands, got some groceries. I went to 4 places, I don't know. Well, first I went to Home Goods and I found wrapping paper. Sorry, I'm like going everywhere in my house. Let me show you. Sorry, ignore like all the dog hair on my floor, but it has been like a struggle to find wrapping paper in continuous rolls like this. I found them in like individual sheets or like rolls of pre-cut sheets, but like I just want like a regular roll of wrapping paper. So it's been a struggle to find some. I've been to like so many different stores and stuff, but I went to my local Home Goods and found a cute, these two are like the same print but just different color schemes by Laura Ashley. I don't remember who this was by, but it's like a green toile kind of insect motif that was really cute. And then I got 2 of these because I really liked them. They just have flowers and birds on them. But yeah, so that was successful. I also went to Joann. This is wrapping paper I got from Paper Source, which is pretty, but for the price and the amount you get, I'm not that impressed. It's very thin. Granted, it is made from like, I think recycled paper or something. But it's, I don't know, I don't like the feeling of it. I feel like I'm about to rip it like very easily. So I don't know that I would pay that much again for their brand of wrapping paper, but I did get a discount for being a Barnes & Noble member because they merged, so there's that. But anyway, I went to Joann and I got some ribbon to put around these gifts. And then I also got a little pillow, which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, our Joann survived the big purge. I hope it sticks around, but of course, as per usual, everything is like 40% off there and I had extra coupons. And then in my freezer, I have these 2 birds. I stopped by the used bookstore. Did I just say that I have these 2 birds? These 2 bird books. Anyway, I stopped by the used bookstore, not really needing anything, but I always like to look and peruse and see if there's anything interesting. And Ian and I aren't necessarily bird watchers or birders per se, but we do have a great appreciation for ornithology in general. My sister-in-law is a conservation biologist, and in her grad school thesis, she was doing a bird study, so we love birds. Ian's been getting into his birding and nature apps, so we've been, you know, identifying as we've been on trips and stuff, and even just around the house. But yeah, sorry, you're just like looking at my freezer. I always do this with the pre-owned books, especially if they're older, and like see this one, definitely you can see has some spotting, maybe some water damage. The inside pages looked fine to me, and there wasn't any like big sign of mold, but I just always do this to kill anything I don't want spreading to my other books. Okay, so this is the little pillow I got from Joann's. It has a little red scalloped edge, and then the back is this cute little red gingham. I want to keep like a seasonal pillow in this chair. This is the one I had in before it, and I kind of just kept this as a year-round, but to me it reads a little more autumnal with like the falling leaves and like the colors and stuff. And I do have like seasonal pillows for my couch. Right now the only season we have is autumn, so right now it's just like basic pillows there. So I would like to get some for like the different holidays and stuff. I think I am gonna leave the other one out for now until like spring finally hits, because we had a false spring like a couple weeks ago, but then we had another cold snap, and like right now it's freaking freezing outside even though the sun's out. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to get some for different holidays, different just general season ones, and yeah. But yeah, right now I am gonna go back to editing some stuff. I didn't get as much done yesterday as I had hoped, but Bella is gonna come over and we're gonna go see a screening of The Umbrellas of Cherbourg tonight at Plaza Theater. So yeah, oh my god, I need to marinate the chicken. I just reminded myself that. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get to editing, and yeah, so if I don't check back in with y'all later today, I will see you maybe tomorrow. Is this what you've been doing? Terrorizing each other? Leave him alone. He doesn't want to play with you. Okay, maybe he does want to play with you. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. everyone. Just giving you an update. So last night, Bella and I were gonna go see a screening of The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. However, they were having technical difficulties, and so we ended up not being able to see it, which I'm bummed about. But it's okay. She just came back after, and we watched the new episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with Ian and had dinner. And then I watched the new episode of Traitors. It was crazy. I guess not spoiler alert, because by the time this goes out, it'll be well past and whatever. But if you haven't watched this season, it was a crazy vote. Danielle is so annoying. I can't believe she got Carolyn out. I mean, I believe it. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't like how it went down, and she was being so dramatic. But whatever. It's a good season, though. I don't think I ever actually updated y'all that I did finish listening to the Teddy biography in time for me to return it to the library. But I did finish. I was really powering through. I really ended up liking it. Again, it's just always so interesting to learn about, you know, great historical figures and like learning about their early life and how they were brought up and like, you know, the type of people they were, especially when they were younger. It's definitely like weighing heavy on my heart now, as like I said, I'm really devastated about what's going on with our national parks staff. I'm at a part in Teddy's life and his biography that, you know, he hasn't present yet, but he already has such like a reverence for the land and like the natural world, and is already like, you know, champion conservation legislation, and just like him being known as like the conservation like president. He did so much to protect our wildlife and our land. It's really just like kind of surreal to have that juxtaposition with what's going on now. But it's also like, yeah, cool, I guess. But I don't know, just overall, it's definitely weighing heavy on my heart today. Kind of got a late start. I definitely fell back down the rabbit hole of scrolling TikTok last night, and I didn't stay up too late, but it was definitely later than I needed to be up. And I like didn't read it all, and I slept in because we had a really cold snap last night. Yesterday was cold in general, but last night was extra cold. It got down to like 19 degrees in the middle of the night, which is pretty cold for here. And so when I woke up this morning, like could not get out of bed. Like I woke up at 6:45 and I was like, there's no way. It's so cold. I don't want to do anything. I just want to like be in bed. So we laid in bed till like 10 o'clock almost, so which is pretty late. But I'm freshly laundered. I'm gonna go run a couple errands. This weekend we're planning to wallpaper the ceiling of the informal dining room, so I'm gonna do some prep for that. And then the whole house is in desperate need of a deep clean, but I don't have it in me to do it. I also don't like doing like the grimy deep cleaning after I've like showered, but like I desperately need to shower before I go out of the house. So I'm gonna save like the bathrooms and like the really dirty scrubbing and stuff for another day. But I'm gonna at least like dust, do some vacuuming, just tidying up, just because like my environment definitely dictates like how I'm feeling. So I'm already kind of feeling like meh, like since I, you know, just scrolled a bunch last night, haven't been super productive, I'm not working out today, so I just want to like feel like I've gotten something done, and it's just gonna like bring my mood up a bit. So that's the plan, and I will see y'all later. The dog and cat toys were buy 3 get the 4th free. So I got Wolfie little toys to play with, and then I got Bentley a toy.
Sit.
Get your fish. Oh, there he goes. Balti, look what I have. Are you napping? Oh, but you like this, don't you? What is this? What is it? Bentley, you want to play with it too? He's gonna get you, Bentley. Okay, I'm about to get started with my cleaning. It's already like, it's 4:21, so definitely later in the day than I would have preferred, but you know what? Better late than never, and it's better than not doing anything. But I am locking in with an audiobook. I feel like that always keeps me like going when I have like a task. I can just like really focus when I have like a audiobook that I'm enjoying. So I'm starting Lost and Lassoed, which is the third book in Lila Sage's what is this series called? It's the Done and Dusted, excuse me, whatever the name of the ranch is. Anyway, it's like a cowboy romance series. I've read the other two. I think I liked the second one the most so far. I just found like the female main character like interesting and like relatable, heavily tattooed. So we love that representation. But I realized I like hadn't really read any romance this month, considering it's like Valentine's Day time. Usually I'm like always reading a romance, like at least via audiobook, just because like it's like an easy thing to listen to. They're entertaining usually, so I haven't really been listening to any for a while, but yeah, we're just gonna put this on and see how much cleaning I can get done. Alright, we're going to take down the light fixtures. Ooh, can't focus. And I already dusted and washed the ceiling over 24 hours ago. Why can't I focus? Jeez. So should be good to start rolling on the wallpaper. Yeah. Hello. I have just had my supper and I had book club, although I did not participate a ton just because I was eating. I'm also like mentally drained because we did the wallpaper in here, and we literally only got, I can't even turn on the light, so I can't even show you because we turned off the breaker so we could take out the thingies, but we literally just did like this one strip and it took every ounce of my physical and mental being. I don't even know what I'm saying, but it was not working well. We're gonna make it work because we're already in this now, so have to do it. But yeah, I was just like drained after that. But good book club meeting. And now I think I'm just gonna like decompress by knitting, and I haven't watched White Lotus yet from last week. I don't know what days it comes out. Maybe it comes out today. I don't know. I don't know what day it is either. So either way, I still have to watch the first episode of the new season. I am bummed because I heard they got rid of the iconic theme song. So kind of mixed feelings about that. But I am looking forward to this new cast. I'm looking forward to seeing Lisa. And yeah, I will check in with y'all later. So today, I think I'm gonna try and get out for a walk now. It's beautiful weather out, nice and sunny, and it's not cold. So I think I'm gonna try and do that because I know the rest of the day I'm gonna be kind of sedentary. Today is the knitting open table that I've been trying to go to. I've only been once, but I really wanted to go the Tuesday before we left for our Big Bend trip, but then I was just like, I caught up in like packing and getting ready to leave, and then the one the week after was like the day after we got back, and again I was just like tired from travel, unpacking, all that. So this is like the first one that I've been able to go to, so I'm hoping to go and get some work done on my cardigan. But yeah, so that's kind of my day really. Oh, and then we're going to see Mamma Mia, the musical. Ian has never seen it, and he's never seen the movie either. He just knows that it's ABBA music, so I'm excited to see what he thinks. I love Mamma Mia. We did try to do more of the ceiling wallpaper, and I think I just have to call it. I looked into hiring someone. Let me show you. So again, I've only gotten this one strip done. I did end up cutting out here to try and get rid of some of the bubbles. And I tried to lay down another strip, and now my ceiling is like so dirty from it. But I think my biggest mistake is that, like, one, I really should have just like started on a straight strip, not one pressed into the corner, and just used my level to like get it even. That's what I did when I wallpapered like the regular wall, and I don't know why I didn't do it this time. I'm just like, I don't know. So like I feel like if we had gotten one even strip down, that would have dictated the rest, because now it's like, okay, we've got this one down. It has horrible wrinkles and bubbles in it, and it's like uneven pressed into the corner because, like, you know, the corners and like the side wall, whatever you want to call it, it's not going to be like a perfect 90-degree angle in the corners or like straight lines across. So like we really should have just like done a straight strip here and aligned it with that. I think that would have helped. And then two, I was not cutting out where there's like the obstructions as we went, so like that was creating a lot of the bubble wrinkle mess. So, but either way, doing the ceiling is like much harder than I was anticipating, even though it is a flat surface and there's not too many obstructions. It's just like the gravity is working against you, you're getting tired, and I would just rather hire someone to do it right. So we're looking into that as an option. Sorry to disappoint, I'm not the DIY queen. There are some things that just like are just out of my realm, and I I would rather have it done right. Also, I like don't remember when I give reading updates. I obviously told you I finished Giovanni's Room because I had book club. And then I had also finished the romance book I was reading, Lost and Lassoed. Really good, my favorite so far out of the Rebel Blue Ranch series. You don't have to read those in any particular order. I read the second one first, and then I went back and read the first one. There's obviously like callbacks and like mentions of like the previous main characters, you know, that are involved in the universe, but it's not like integral to the plot. Oh, and then I started The Familiar by Lee Bardugo, which I'm liking so far, but I haven't read any more because the past couple nights that I've been knitting, I've been catching up on White Lotus. Last night I watched the most recent episode, so there's like 2 episodes out already. So I'm liking this season. I'm like intrigued. There's always obviously like weird shit going on that's like really vague and you're like, what is going on, like how does it all come together? But I'm very interested to see where the recurring characters come in and like how that plot develops, so we shall see. But anyway, I will stop rambling and catch up with y'all later. All the yarn that I ordered to make Ian's mom's birthday present came in, so I'm trying to like create some color stories. They'll basically be giant granny squares to make a purse, so I'm kind of just playing around with all the different colors. I don't think I'm going to bring it with me to the open table. It's not just exclusively knitting, people crochet too, but until I like figure out what I want to do, I kind of just want to play with it some more before I start in. Also, I'm like not as good at crocheting as I am knitting, so I don't want to like be starting off and be lost in the sauce in front of other people in public. Also, look who is here to greet us after a little walk. No, Walty. Hello again. I am back from the knitting and crocheting open table, and I had a lot of fun this time. I like actually participated in conversation more. I think I mentioned last time when I went, I kind of just like kept to myself, and sorry, Bentley is of course playing with his bone as soon as I start recording. But yeah, last time I just kind of like kept to myself more. I was just observing. I didn't want to like, I don't know, put myself out there, just because like, you know, a lot of the people that go are just like, they're literally like every week, they're like kind of already established friends and stuff. So I was just kind of like sitting back, taking a back seat. But this time like I talked a lot to people and like learned a lot about everyone's like hobbies and stuff. We're talking about TV. But yeah, anyway, like it's like even though I enjoy like watching TV or like watching YouTube, listening to my audiobook, and just like knitting on my own, I actually got like a lot more done because I wasn't pausing and like looking at my phone or like, you know, getting distracted at home. So like I was like really focused, and so like I made a lot of progress on my cardigan. And yeah, everyone's just like super sweet and encouraging, and inspires me to just like pursue more of my creative hobbies. So I feel like I should keep going because obviously it's fun. Like the 2 hours pass by like that. And also I'm just like notorious for like dropping projects or just like, you know, doing a couple projects for a little while and hyperfixating, but then like I'll go months without like starting anything new or like picking up something that like I haven't finished. So I think it'll be good for me to just like have that sense of purpose and yeah, just like have like a dedicated day where like I'm intentionally working on stuff. Like obviously I'll keep working at home and like, you know, listening to my audiobook, whatever at home while I work, but it'll just be nice to have that time. Also, everyone complimented my necklace today. I felt so special. But yeah, that's all. Yeah, right now I don't have like a ton of time. We're going to see Mamma Mia later, like I mentioned, so I might just chill and work a little more on my cardigan. And then also, let me show you really quick. I did do a little swatch of some paint in here. You're probably not going to be able to notice because it's like a neutral. Hold on. So the shadows are like going crazy. I don't know if I can stabilize this, but maybe here you can see it. I did just one coat of this little white swatch. It's Sherwin-Williams West Highland White? West Highland Cream? I can't remember. But this is going to be the neutral that we are potentially putting throughout our house. It's just a little brighter of a white. Like, I really don't know if you can see that. The sun is so harsh right now. Can I focus it? Oh, in the shadow, maybe you can see it? I don't know. Well, anyway, so we're just doing a little test swatch to see how that's going to be. I'm going to put another coat over it just to see how it looks, a little more saturated. But so far I'm liking it, and I liked all the example pictures online, so we may go with it. Anyway, I think I'll probably wrap up this vlog at this point, just because it's been about a week of recording since we've been back from Big Bend. So yeah, I had fun. I feel like I got a good amount of stuff accomplished this week, or at least I tried to. Finished a couple books, so that's good. And yeah, just feeling inspired and hopeful for my creative outlets. And yeah, thanks for coming along. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.